Hello again. This is Dr. Keith Henry with another quick wellness news nugget. Hope you're doing good out there today. Our news nugget is from businessinsider.sg and it's entitled Researchers May Have Figured Out Why Vegan Diets Lead to Weight and Fat Loss Even if Dieters Don't Cut Calories. Again, my name is Dr. Keith Henry. I am a natural practitioner, and what I do with the quick wellness news nugget is every day or during the week take out article from this day or from within the last 7 days, and I give my commentary on that article from the position or from the perspective of a natural practitioner. So just in case you haven't listened to me before, if you want to go back and listen to some other quick wellness news nuggets, I encourage you to do so. But let's jump right into this one. I try and keep them between 5 and 7 minutes. Sometimes I go a little longer if it's an important, or what I feel is an important subject, but typically between 5 and 7 minutes. So it says here that researchers may have figured out why vegan diets lead to weight and fat loss, even if dieters don't cut calories. And the article goes on to point out that there's evidence to suggest switching to a plant-based eating may be better for your health. I totally concur with that. Of course, I am a vegan or plant-based naturopath. I encourage people, especially if they're sick, but even it's better to stay well than to get sick. But even if you do get sick, I recommend that people, to help recover health, eat a plant-based diet, or what's more popularly known as a vegan diet, plant-based diet. But I also encourage people to eat a vegan diet or plant-based diet to help prevent from getting sick in the first place. You know the old saying, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And this is also very true with regard to a plant-based diet. Now, this article goes on to point out how a new study found that overweight and obese adults who switched to a vegan diet had healthier microbiomes, or good gut bacteria, and better insulin sensitivity, which protects against diabetes, than did non-vegans. Again, this is, as I've mentioned in some of my previous quick wellness news nuggets, how important your gut is, often called the second brain. And just as a note, this article was published on yesterday, September the 18th. Now, this particular study they refer is that they found that it helps your good gut bacteria, and as a result, you end up with better insulin sensitivity, which helps protect against diabetes, as opposed to if you weren't eating a plant-based diet. It says also as a result, these people in the study also lost weight and body fat without restricting calories. It goes on to point out the details of the study by saying that researchers from the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine looked at 148 overweight and obese adults over a period of 4 months to 16 weeks. Half of these people were instructed to follow a low-fat vegan diet. The participants on the vegan diet lost a significant amount of weight compared with those who stuck with their ordinary non-vegan eating habits, according to the research, which was presented at the 2019 annual meeting for the European Association for the Study of Diabetes. So again, here you have those people who kept eating their normal non-vegan, non-plant-based diet did not have any benefit, where those who switched to a vegan or plant-based diet lost a significant amount of weight. And the article went on to say further, of the total weight loss by the vegan group, nearly 2/3 was body fat, the researchers discovered. And the article goes on to point out how these findings support previous research. Again, the vegan or plant-based diet is not really a question anymore as whether or not it's a healthier diet. From time to time, people come out and try and argue one way or the other. But the fact of the matter is, the vegan or the plant-based diet is the original diet. And it's a diet that is better adapted to man's health. The article says further that these findings support previous research that plant-based diets can offer significant health benefits and boost weight loss efforts. Importantly, though, it says that the new research also provides evidence on how this works. According to this article, the study found high levels of healthy gut bacteria were actually responsible, or were likely responsible for the health benefits of the vegan diet. That's that second brain, that gut area that I talked about in an earlier wellness news nugget. It says, quote, eating a plant-based diet with ample fiber changes the gut microbiome composition for the better by feeding the right kind of bacteria, according to Dr. Hannah Karleva, lead author and director of clinical research at the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly. Maybe I'm not, but you can read the article for yourself. Again, it's at businessinsider.sg. And it also went on to say that participants, or rather, that after quoting her, it says she explained that the study's goal was to explain previous research showing that vegans lost up to twice as much weight as non-vegans while consuming the same number of calories. So I know there are many of you out there who want to lose weight. A lot of times my female uh, listeners really want to lose weight, and I know males as well. But one of the best things you can do to lose weight is to go flip to a plant-based diet. Of course, you need to also exercise, but just by switching to a plant-based diet, you will lose some weight. The article goes on to say further that the team found that participants on the vegan diet had more of a type of gut bacteria which digest fiber and produce compounds called short chain fatty acids. These fatty acids are associated with metabolic health. And basically, it goes on to just point out how several of the benefits of this plant-based diet. And now, at the end of the article, it says that this study specifically looked at how a low-fat vegan diet can improve metabolic health, but other studies have shown that there are benefits to high-fat plant-based eating habits, such as a Mediterranean diet. And basically, again, then it goes on to point out how that veganism can present its own challenges, that it can be difficult for some people to sustain because it restricts the use of all animal products. Now, let me say this. Um, eating food from animals is going to greatly increase the likelihood that you're going to develop cancer, diabetes, high cholesterol, something. In fact, I can almost guarantee that you will. And so, even though it may be a may be difficult for some people to sustain because of its restrictions in the use of animal products, uh, you have to weigh the cost, the alternative. The alternative is disease, sickness, and death. And so I would greatly recommend that you, if possible, get started making these changes to try and eat a plant-based diet. And for most people, it is possible, especially if you eat simple. You don't have to buy the expensive, meats, whether soy-based meats. You can eat a plant-based diet: fruits, vegetables, nuts, and grains. Uh, Now, basically, the article also says that sometimes some people would argue that for some people, veganism may also make it difficult to get enough certain nutrients, such as B vitamins and iron, according to dietitians. Now, most of these dietitians that are saying this are traditionally trained dietitians and nutritionists, uh, and that's not to say that they don't have some beneficial information, but you just understand they're coming from the traditional training that, and as opposed to a nutritionist who's been trained from a natural perspective, or a dietitian that's been trained from a natural perspective. So just take that into account when you hear that. This is Dr. Keith Henry with the Quick Wellness News Nugget. Thank you again for listening. Until next time, take care.